Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our next session. And I cannot tell you how excited I am. I have a special guest from Walmart. First, I want to thank Walmart for their support and helping us and sending Suvira. So, Suvira, Shyamlee, she's from Walmart Marketplace, and she's going to present our next session. She's going to talk about the listing quality score. And if you guys follow me, you know I'm like, this is like my favorite thing that I love to talk about, how important it is to optimize your listing. So I'm extremely excited for this session. And we're also going to share a lot of new updates with Walmart. So, Savira, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm going to give you the stage, and I will see you in the end of your presentation.
Thank you. Um, Thank you, everybody, for having me. Really excited to be here and to talk about how sellers can find success on Walmart Marketplace platform. Just to introduce myself again, Suvira Shyamlee. I'm the Senior Director in Walmart Marketplace, and the goal of my team is essentially to help sellers find success on the Walmart Marketplace platform. So super excited to be here to be talking about listing quality because that's the table stakes and core foundation of how you can set up your items for success on the marketplace platform once you become a seller. So today we're going to cover what is listing quality and why does it matter. We'll give you a little bit of a listing quality overview and talk about the various components of listing quality, namely content, offer, and performance, and how we look at these components and how we score the listings within that space. And last, we'll also talk about some takeaways in terms of what does good listing look like, and then what else is Walmart doing to really help sellers find success on the platform. So we just had a recent seller summit, and we made some really interesting announcements to set up sellers for this Q4 and beyond timeline. So really excited to be sharing all of those updates with you. So today, Walmart serves customers by offering top quality product selections and world-class shopping experience. And so if you are a seller or interested in becoming a seller, you want to make sure that when customers search for items that your products and your listings stand out. How do you ensure that your listings and products can stand out? What makes a best offer? That's what the listing quality score is all about. It sort of helps sellers understand what makes a good listing quality and how they can find success on our platform. So, the listing quality components are the seller or the customer purchase drivers of an item. The listing quality components are the customer purchase drivers of an item. Improving listing quality conversion drives sales. So it's really important that you have a strong listing as you set your items up within Walmart to really get that conversion and sales. So why does really listing quality matter? Because it helps you reach more customers, it helps you increase your sales, and really helps you, showcase yourself um, well on the marketplace platform. One of the table stakes is that you win the buy box. Only when a listing wins the buy box can they be seen by the customer, and improving your listing quality components will help you win the buy box because the criteria for winning the buy box is very similar to having a great listing quality. Also, having a good listing quality helps you gain more product visibility in search and browse because even when you get ranked within search and browse, the way search ranks you is also looking at how strong your offer is. What is how great your listing quality is, how great your item listing description and titles are, how great your reviews are. So all of those are components of listing quality, and search and browse logic also aligns to the same, so it really helps you get um, higher visibility on search as well. Beyond Walmart Marketplace search and browse, listing quality also helps you get marketing opportunities outside in off platform marketing channels like Google, Bing, and other affiliate channels. Having a strong offer with good reviews, great content are all that those other external marketing opportunities and channels are also looking at when they are ranking and showcasing items. So Listing quality is really the fundamental and foundational step to really setting yourself up for success within Walmart Marketplace. And by doing all of that, you will improve your product visibility and conversion. And last but not the least, we must also follow up with great post-transaction experience. Make sure that your items are delivered on time, and they have a great post-transaction experience to get that repeat customers. Customers often give feedback about their not just the item and product, but the post-transaction experience as well within reviews and ratings. And so making sure that as you build your brand on the platform, you take care of that and have strong ratings, which kind of starts the flywheel to get more visibility again. So what makes a great listing? At Walmart Marketplace, we look at three factors, namely content, offer, performance, to evaluate what a great listing looks like. And today we're going to talk about the optimization triangle and the key components of it so that we can give you an overview of what does a listing quality intake and how you can improve upon it. So let's talk about the first component, content. Content is made up of product category, title, descriptions, images. So basically, it's talking about, do you have good content? When a customer is looking at your listing, does he have all the descriptions, information needed to motivate him to make a purchase? So the next one is offer. An offer is something that is completely in seller's control. It is basically the item price, the shipping speed, the in stock rate, and shipping price. So making sure that you have a competitive offer is really important because customers today have many choices and many retailers to shop from. So if you want the your customers to convert on Walmart Marketplace, you want to ensure that you're providing really the most competitive pricing, fast shipping, and make sure that you always have in stock inventory so that you can get showcased in search and with the buy box and drive that conversion. And last but not the least, as I mentioned, performance is the third and the most important pillar. You have to follow up your orders with great post-transaction experience, namely, timely delivery, returns. Make sure that you are compliant with our return policies, and really, delight that customer so that they can give you strong reviews as you can continue to win and grow your brand on our marketplace. So now let's talk about each of these components in a little bit of in depth. So let's talk about the first component of the triangle, which is content. So content has a couple of subcomponents that I'm going to talk about today. First one is category. It is really important that you attach your item to the right category or product type. This is really important because you want to make sure that you then show up in the right customer purchase intent query. For example, if a customer is looking for an iPhone case, and by some error, maybe your, let's say, a TV has been attached to it, then it will show up in the iPhone case query. And obviously, the customer is not interested in buying the iPhone case. So, your item will not see any conversion. So, having the right category fields filled out so that you can show up in the right query results is really important. The second one is product title. Now, it's really important that your product title is concise, crisp, but also descriptive, and gives you all the information and has the right keywords to show up in the right query results. However, we actually encourage not to attempt stuffing the titles with a lot of different words, but have the right amount of keywords to really drive and attach to the right queries. Beyond that, we encourage sellers to have the right descriptions up, make sure that it has all of the information a customer may need to motivate the sale, has all of the details required, and the typical questions that a customer may inquire about when when trying to consider something for purchase. Last but not the least, filling up all the attributes during item setup is really important. For example, when you're setting up, say, a mattress, the most important attribute there is size. So make sure that you fill out whether your mattress is a twin, full, queen, king, because that's how you show up in a query result. When the customer is typing your queen or a king mattress, then your attributes, if you fill them out, are going to help you showcase in the right queries, which is exactly what we want to make sure happens to drive conversion. Two other important factors are images. As I say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Images help customers know the look and feel of the item because they're shopping online. So, having good descriptive images from multiple angles is really important to motivate and give a clear picture of what the offering is and motivate that conversion. Beyond that, we encourage sellers to go over and above if they want to really put in some rich media as needed to describe the item, 360 images, videos, etc. They will enrich the item listing and give more descriptions and details um, needed to motivate that purchase. The next part of the triangle, as I mentioned, was offer. Now, offer is really important because it is what drives the final purchase. And as sellers, you're in full control of the offer. So, really, as I mentioned, having a great item price, and not just the item price, but also the shipping price, is really important. Customers come to Walmart looking for competitive pricing, and we are an EDLP brand, so making sure that you have strong prices is really key to helping uh, customers, get converted and really drive that sale. Beyond that, as mentioned, you really want to make sure the items are in stock, because if the items are not in stock, then they're not going to show up in buy box or show up in search, and so you're not going to be getting that sale. Today, customers want fast and free shipping. So, really making sure that you have the right shipping settings, leveraging the shipping templates is going to be important to really drive that fast shipping and free shipping offers, which also helps drive a lot of conversion on site. Let's double click on shipping options. Customers want options for standard and expedited delivery. The ideal options, which are faster and free, are next day, 2 day, 3 day on site. And a seller can use our shipping templates to set up items to ship within next day, 2 day, or 3 day. If a seller does not have their own infrastructure, we encourage they use our Walmart fulfillment services that actually provides competitive costs for 2 day shipping, so that the sellers can offer our customers the best shipping options. Beyond that, we have standard shipping, free shipping, value shipping, and freight shipping options also available on our site that a seller can take advantage of and offer to the customers. Last but not the least, let's talk about performance. As I mentioned, once you start getting that sales, it's really important that you follow up with really a great post transaction experience. We track something called as an order defect rate to help sellers evaluate how they are performing in their post transaction experience. But really, it's all about making sure that your items are delivered on time as per promise, that you adhere to our shipping and return policies, and there are no seller cancellations or minimize seller cancellations, so that the customer really gets a trusted, consistent, and delightful experience. Because customers give us feedback, and through those reviews, it's not just about the product listing itself and the item, but also about the transaction experience. And so, really, if you want to build a strong brand on our website, really nailing that post transaction experience is really critical, because all of that shows up in your ratings and reviews. And that and ratings and reviews make a huge component in terms of winning the buy box, showing up on search, being evaluated for external marketing opportunities. And so that's how the flywheel keeps uh, going. And so ratings and reviews, and getting strong ratings and reviews, is really, really important. So it's really, as I mentioned, all components of listing quality are super important to set yourself up for success. And to make things easy, we have a listing quality dashboard available on Seller Center where you can actually go and look at your listing quality. Also, look at cool tools and tips and tricks to see how you can improve your listing quality and continue to set yourself up for success on the site. So let's talk about what a good listing looks like. But let's start by looking at what can go wrong or what is an ineffective listing. Here I have an example of a, a listing which has many components of the listing quality missing. So if you look at one, what is missing? It's not attached to any product type or it is not attached to any product type. In two, it's just got a single image. Whereas a customer may want to know a lot more about how the watch looks, shape, and other 360 views, etc. If you look at the title and description, it's just saying a metal watch. Now, it tells nothing except for that to a customer, and that's not enough to motivate a purchase. Below the metal watch title, you can see that we have reviews, and there are no reviews here. Getting strong reviews really helps the customer build trust in making that purchase. In number five, you can see, well, the watch is for $39.99. Do I know if it's expensive or not? Or is it at the right price? Is it discounted? The $39.99 does not tell us whether it is of great value or not. And also, again, here the color is dark blue, but it's just one option given to the customer. And if you look at the delivery settings, it is a 12.94 delivery charge and it arrives a couple of days later. So here it's actually showing a 10 plus day listing of shipping. And so that's also not very motivating for sellers and customers to actually make that purchase. Sorry. So now let's look at what an optimized listing looks like. If you look at here, in item number one, you can see how the listing is tagged to the right PT type and in the right category. So when customers are really looking for watches, it can show up and is attached to the right category types. In terms of images, you can see there are several images describing the product in detail because a picture is worth 1,000 words. And they also have 360 images and rich media associated to really help and motivate that customer to make that purchase. In terms of the description, you can see now, instead of saying just a metal watch, it's saying an elaborate description while not stuffing the title, but giving the right amount of description to really tell the customer what exactly that watch is. As you can see now, it has 30 positive reviews, which again builds trust and motivates the customer to make a purchase. The pricing is discounted and is on reduced price. Again, further motivating the customer to say that yes, it is and create some kind of immediacy to buy the item. In terms of groupings, you can see there are various options available. So if the blue is not what your style is, there are other ways and other colors that you can buy this particular item in. And now it's also available in um, free delivery and free 2-day delivery, which is again a huge conversion driver for customers because everybody wants items fast and free. So this is what a great listing looks like. Um, so to accelerate your business and to grow on Walmart Marketplace, I would encourage to focus on the listing quality. It is really the table stakes and foundation on which you can set up success on Marketplace. So beyond listing quality, we are also rolling out several other features that we've shared with the seller community during Seller Summit that also will help sellers grow their business and drive success on Walmart Marketplace in Q4 and beyond. So we've recently made a lot of changes and we would like to share these with our seller community. First, beyond looking at in improving listing quality, sellers can now also, engage in brand shops and brand shelves. So if you are a brand We are launching dedicated storefronts that allow brands and sellers to create curated pages that allow them to manage their brands better on the site and also drive their own traffic, which is great for brand building. We are also standing up local pickup and delivery for sellers with physical stores. So we'll send sellers directly to your store to pick up items if you offer same day through the last mile network. Also, Walmart Fulfillment Services, as I mentioned, which offers 2-day shipping capabilities to sellers, also has now started to include big and bulky items. So if you have, large furniture pieces, canoes, trampolines, you can also put them in WFS and take advantage of that fast and free delivery offering for customers through this infrastructure. Also, sellers can also leverage multi-box shipments. For example, if your item comes in multiple boxes, which means, for example, sometimes you have patio sets that come in a couple of different boxes. Walmart fulfillment services can now take those multi packs and multiple boxes and really help you get your items to customers in a fast and free shipping setting way. Also, eligible sellers in marketplace can now also list on multiple international sites, and we are adding Chile to our network. So adding all of those customers, getting access to all of those customers is a great opportunity. We are adding to our existing markets, which are in Canada, Mexico, US, and now sellers can also access the Chile customer market, which is again a huge way to cross list across multiple marketplaces and really drive that sales and growth. Beyond that, WFS is now for this particular quarter, uh, you know, uh, doing away with any peak shipping and storage charges. Um, I'll do that again. I'll say that again, sorry. You can avoid peak season storage fees. Fulfillment Services will not charge sellers peak season storage fees for sellers who inbound by October 1st. So I hope many of you have taken advantage of that and continue to take advantage of the programs we are driving to drive better success. Also, B2B and refurbished sellers can have new opportunities to drive sales. We are creating a separate category to showcase these items, and there will be greater visibility for refurbished and B2B items to be seen on Walmart Marketplace. So again, a great way to grow your sales. Also, there are two new options that complement search campaigns. So we are also helping sellers market themselves in multiple ways. Now sellers can offer sponsored videos and also access self-serve on-site display media to really showcase your market items through listings and through sponsored listing ads. So with that, that's all I had to share. But I'm really excited and I hope this was helpful and you guys take advantage of all the different offerings we have, improve your listing quality, and really find that success on the site.
Thank you so much. That was a lot of really good information, and I hope you guys, everybody's taking notes, and you guys can come back and watch it, or you can get the all access pass. You can watch it again and again as much as you need. So I really want to thank you for your guys' support and for you coming and sharing all this information. I hope you guys are enjoy that talk, and we will see you in the next session.